So Caitlin Clark just posted something on Instagram, and honestly, this one post might tell us everything about where she stands in this whole WNBA CBA situation. Not with words, not with a statement, but with a simple message that says a lot more than people realize. Because while the league is stuck in negotiations, while players are quietly choosing sides, Caitlin Clark just made her position very, very clear. And the interesting part, she might be on the opposite side of some of the loudest voices in the WNBA. Right now, the WNBA is split into two very different mindsets. On one side, you have younger players, the rookies, the new stars, the players who are just getting started. They want one thing, backhand index pointing right, get the deal done, and get back on the court. Because for them, every season matters. Every game matters. Every year could mean millions. Then on the other side, you have older players, veterans, established names, players who already made their money. And honestly, they don't seem to be in any rush. Some of them talk about principles. Some talk about leverage. Some don't even say they want to play at all. There's no urgency, no pressure, no desperation. And that difference in mindset is creating real tension. Now, let's talk about Caitlin Clark. While other players are removing WNBA from their bios, while some refuse to even say we want to play, Caitlin is out here doing something completely different. She's signing autographs. She's posting about basketball. She's literally telling fans, time to get back to this. That's not neutral. That's not accidental. That's a clear message. She wants games. She wants a season. She wants basketball played. And whether people like it or not, that puts her in a very specific camp. The camp of backhand index pointing right, just sign the deal and play. If you listen carefully, you can tell who really wants basketball. Aya Wilson wants to play. Breanna Stewart wants to play. Caitlin Clark absolutely wants to play. But then there are players who speak in circles. They talk a lot, but never actually say we want to play. And that's important, because when someone avoids that sentence, it usually means they're okay with no season. And that's dangerous for a league like the WNBA. Here's the reality nobody wants to say out loud. If the players' union calls a strike, things could get very ugly very fast. Because not every player is willing to sacrifice. There will be players who quietly disagree, resent the decision, and possibly never forgive certain people. And if unrivaled becomes a reason for the strike, some players will straight up refuse to ever touch that league again, out of principle, out of anger, out of feeling betrayed. That kind of division doesn't heal easily. Now, Caitlin never said anything directly. She didn't attack anyone. She didn't criticize the union. But her post feels like this. Come on, let's sign the deal. Not aggressive, not disrespectful, just very clear. And a lot of fans took it that way too. Not as a shot, but as a signal. A signal that she's ready to move forward, while others seem comfortable standing still. Here's the part that makes people uncomfortable. Most players in this league are not social media stars. They're not influencers. They're not celebrities. If there's no WNBA season, most of them disappear. No brand deals, no fan base, no spotlight. Only a few players survive without the league. Caitlin Clark, Aya Wilson, Breanna Stewart, maybe a handful more. But everyone else? They need the league more than the league needs them. That's the harsh truth. Players think they finally have leverage. And they do a little. But they don't have more leverage than the owners. Not even close. The owners can lose money for 10 years and still survive. The average player can't survive one loss season. And that's why this moment is so risky. Because some players think they're holding the power, when in reality, they're holding their own careers. Ironically, Caitlin is the reason players even feel powerful. She brought the fans. She brought the ratings. She brought the money. Without Caitlin Clark, this leverage doesn't exist. But now that it exists, some players think they can push it endlessly. And that's where it gets dangerous. At the end of the day, one thing is undeniable. Caitlin Clark wants to play basketball. Some players don't seem to care. And that difference is going to decide the future of the WNBA. Not contracts, not unions, not statements, but who actually wants to be on the court. But that's just my opinion. You're allowed to disagree. This is basketball talk, not personal attacks. Let me know what you think in the comments. Do you think Caitlin is right? Or should players hold the line? And as always, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one.